Hi friends, welcome back to stream today. So, I decided it's about time we get back to this art stream. You know, this art thing that we do. It's been a little bit, but I assure you, after hours of troubleshooting, I have figured out how to do it. So I'm not gonna use my. Hi. It's good to see you too. It's been a while, Tenju. It has been a while. But yes, I realized that for whatever reason, all of the issues that I was having with the previous art stream situation, it's really just working around the capture card. So I'm not going to use my traditional model today. I'm going to use my PNG just to allow me to focus on the artistic things instead of worrying about my posture too much, right? So we'll play some music in the background as well, just so y'all are not super bored the whole time. I know last time I was playing anime in the corner, so you might. It depends on how long we want to go, right? You might play some anime, you might not, but we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, first thing, I have not drawn in a while, so I kind of want to do a little bit of a warm up. I'm not sure what that's gonna look like just yet. Okay. It's metaphor. Metaphor music goes hard. Same creators of Persona if you don't already know. But yes. So we'll start with that. We'll keep it simple. This is the last piece I was working on, believe it or not. I don't even know how old this is anymore, but I'm gonna go ahead and try to zoom out as soon as I remember how that works. When I say it's been a minute, yeah, no lie there, no lie there. Okay, so if I go this way, yep. Then I can shrink it. There we go. Looks like I was close to being done. I can give some of you a bit of a spoiler on what this is. I was gonna do it mostly in my free time, so clearly I've decided that is not the case anymore because I just hadn't touched it in forever. But there's a streamer that I like to watch. Their name is Sean. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna draw an art piece with myself and that person. And I just never got around to finishing it. But that's supposed to be Sean right there. And I think I was doing research at the time on what outfits they tend to enjoy wearing. You know? I was trying. I was definitely trying. But you know what? I'm gonna do something new. But yes, we're gonna do our warm up. So let's see, what's the website I usually go to for that? It's our 2-minute website here. I know what it's called. I got this. It's so important too. How could I forget this? How's my day? Oh, my day's been pretty good so far. I hadn't done a whole lot. Mostly chores and things like that, right? You know, gotta catch up on those things on Sunday. But I am out tomorrow, which is good. So I can get some extra sleep, I can do some extra things, hang out a little bit. Very nice, very nice. And I did cancel stream last week because I really needed to get the venue stuff going. For those of you that don't know, I might make a video on it. But yeah, it was Scorching Solstice was the name of the event. And I had done my absolute hardest to make sure everything imaginable could have been perfect. The event, in my opinion, hit around 80%. I wanted 100, but things happen. So, it's okay. Things worked out. And they still presented well, and I was happy with that. Okay, let's see. I am trying to find this website that I usually use. It's so bad that it's not just already here. Okay, hold on. I have an idea. Watch this. I can find it, I'm sure. Okay, that idea didn't work that well. But yeah, it's the site I use to draw 2 minutes a day. Very good. Unfortunately, I've been replacing it with Duolingo 2 minutes a day, which is still important, by the way. But I feel like I need to get back to it, Okay, I remember the name now. Line of Action. Yes, Line of Action. Let's pull that. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna definitely have y'all listen to my current music obsessions. I've been back on my anime music grind recently, and it's just good. It's just so good. Okay, we want figure drawings. We don't want nude models, only covered models, yeah. This is a stream, after all. So, okay. I'll pull this over here. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just hit start, see what we get. You know, who's warm-up worthy here? You finally started making content? Really? What's your content like? What do? You should tell me more. Where are you stationed? What is your home of choice, you know? I like this one. We're gonna warm up with this guy. Just Minecraft? I mean, listen, it's not just Minecraft, okay? It's your content on Minecraft. You got this. I respect that. I totes respect that. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and swap for this. And let's see what else they got here. I think this is like one of the boss themes. Okay, no, I'm gonna play the boss theme because I really like the boss theme. I haven't really heard like all the other songs yet, but the boss theme hits. The boss theme hits for me. And then you know what? Yeah, let's give it a go. Let's give it a go until I get tired of it, really. And then I'll have y'all listen to my current obsession. But yeah, no. That's perfectly fine. You know, it's your content at the end of the day. The most important part is that you enjoy it, right? That's the thing. For some reason, this doesn't feel like the boss theme that I'm used to hearing. Okay, here we go. I think this might be it. Somewhere in this... Oh, okay. Yeah, this is what I'm used to hearing. You'll probably make multiple channels because you want to stream stuff like Genshin and other sort of games. Yeah, I can respect that. Though I will say, you might want to try Wuthering Waves out. Unless you're like hardcore sold into Genshin. That's my only suggestion. I really love Wuthering Waves. It's a great game. I have like very, very little bad to say about it, honestly. But it's I kind of like dropped Genshin for it, unfortunately. So, you know, all my hard work there. It's not terrible, but, you know, I think you should give it a go. Multiple channels is always good. I feel like, I've always had this opinion, but I feel like in the day and age that we exist in, there's realistically no reason for everybody to not be a multi-streamer unless you have some, like, ridiculous, like, solo deal going on. You've played Genshin before, you got it to, like, 55 before you quit. Fair, fair. Like I said, it's just my opinion. Wuthering Waves has yet to do anything to make me question any of their decisions. So I'm really locked into that game. But okay, here we go. So now that you see what I'm gonna warm up on, it's just gonna be 2 minutes of me like sketching this guy out, you know. And I'm gonna do it on I'm gonna move him back to his other side. So y'all are not gonna see him anymore, but I am. And then I'll make like an extra layer or something for me to just practice on. Yeah. Okay. There we go, there we go. Get some zoom going in here. How small is that? Extremely. Okay. And we have black. Now, it is storming, so if for whatever reason my frames like drop super hard today, I'm probably going to end stream around that time. Like, I don't know when it's going to happen, and I prefer it not to, of course. But I just kind of want to, like, maintain a certain quality level here when you guys are hanging out with me, so. I know recently, for some reason, reasons I don't even understand, honestly, there's just been, like, weird hiccups lately. And I know what you're thinking, like, oh, it must be the PC or something, and I'm going to tell you no, it's not. The computers are as powerful as they come. And the internet connection we have is really strong on top of the fact that I just straight up have everything wired in. So it's really strange to me that things act up the way they do. And I'm like, okay, well, that's unfortunate, but you know, we press on, right? We press on. The show must go on, as they say. But yeah, that's my only thing. Obviously, I'll probably take a little more time to do some heavier research into like what's going on and why. But that's kind of where we're at right now. So the reason I'm drawing this so fast is, like I said, this is meant to be a 2-minute warm-up. I'm not supposed to spend ages on this guy, you know? He's got a very nice face though, so like, it's coming out, okay, whether I'm drawing it right or not is beyond me, but it's coming out alright. At least my vision of it. Y'all are probably just like, what the heck's going on there? True. You can say something? Yeah, absolutely. Say whatever you want. Like I said, chat's a free space so long as y'all are not like going insane or saying hateful stuff or whatever, you know? You got invited to the best college in Finland? Oh my gosh, that's fire. What are you gonna go study? No, I don't know if you're from Finland or not. I'm gonna assume you live there, but if not, I mean, I'm also very curious about what's your motivation to go there. You have zero idea? You're just gonna go like do Gen Ed first and then just figure it out? I mean, that's fine. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with that either. It's 100% a risk though. Then again, I don't know what the college is like there. You know, like does it pay? Did you get the cost? Does it cost a lot? You know what I mean? There's so many like things you could assume, but it's better to have an idea already. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. What do I want to play next? Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna play that. So have y'all seen or heard of Call of the Night? If not, we're about to play those jams, and I'm gonna introduce you to it because I can't help myself. But if it makes you feel any better, it was for a good cause, you know? Yeah, Creepy Nuts makes it. I'm sure some of you heard them before. It's worth it. It's been stuck in my head for days. It's free for you. Awesome. You like that? Free school, we vibe with that. We do. You can never be mad at free school, you know? All schools should be free, but that's a hot take from yours truly. Although I feel like it shouldn't be. I'm gonna study English mostly, yeah. Yeah, English is a good language to have under your belt. So, the more you know about it, the stronger your resumes and stuff become. You know what I mean? Oh, I accidentally switched to the eraser. It's been a while. I'm trying to tell you. Oh, I just switched the color back. It's an obsession for a reason right now, okay? Yeah, this guy is actually a pretty good reference, to be honest. Like, for muscles and everything, like, he's actually pretty good for this. If I need to, next time I need to draw a buff boy, I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna pull this guy up. I'm way over like 2 minutes, so sorry. He's just got one of those like fighter bodies, you know what I mean? I've been like pretty locked in on my Nihongo recently. Like I was saying, I was using Duolingo for a little bit. And if you've been following me on Blue Sky, you saw that update where I hit like a 100-day streak. Like, I'm working here, okay? But what I like about it is it kind of forces me to get used to the Japanese sentence structure. Because when you look at Japanese sentence structure for the first time, your brain kind of like explodes because of how free it is. You know, it's a very freeing language, I feel like. There's just so much like opportunity to say and do things in the way that you want to do them. So it kind of shows a lot of personality too, I feel like. But other people have to understand you, like. And there's this, you know, I always call it a high context language because I'm sure there's a more scientific term for it. But basically, you need to understand most of what I've said, so you have to listen, like really lock in and listen to me to understand where I'm going. Whereas like English, you can kind of get, or like a good guess of what I'm about to say before I actually say it. And that's like the biggest difference, I feel like. So I would say, I'd argue English is like a lower context language, right? Because you hear everything that's going on before the action. So like you can kind of guess what the action is going to be once I tell you like the story, you know what I mean? Well, I'll say like the action is like part of the early parts of like sentences and stuff. So like I thought, right? Like I start with the action almost. Alright, this man's feet, we just gonna butcher this. It's okay. He knows what his toes are supposed to do. He's fine. He's got the fancy footwork probably, you know, that My Hero fancy footwork. The decky slide. I've also been doing a lot more Unity work. I'm thinking about dabbling into avatar creation very soon. But I kind of wanted to do a little detour just to kind of check out like world creation, get a little taste for that, and then see if I want to like, you know, jump into that first. There's a lot of ideas though. There's a lot of opportunity there too. So I don't know. I've been thinking on it. As we can hear that this is the Hero X theme. If y'all been watching that one. Like, I'm just going through all of them at this point. This song had my attention for a while too. I won't lie. But it's good. It's always worth it. Okay. Go back to my boxer man. So realistically, his other hand would come about around here somewhere, right? And we got our glove here. It's not gonna look that good. Okay, here we go. Jump into the night, 'cause I can smell the trouble. Don't you miss the fight, just get there off the double. I gotta make a difference, moving with purpose. I'm feeling my inertia. Step only, I will believe. Okay. There goes our warm-up of the day. I'm gonna give him his hairline back. I mean, he can. Yeah, we can give him his hairline back. Give him his hair. Give him like a little bun right here. You know, just some creative liberties. Make him a little angry. No, he's not angry. He's focused. He's walking. You know. Yeah, we'll give him that good old smile. He's ready for a battle, you know. He's got a little scar on his face, but he's good. He's good. That man's ready. He's all beefed up. He's charged up. Love to see it. Yeah, it's good though. It's good though. Alright. So, let's zoom out, see how I did, and then we'll do a side-by comparison. Y'all can judge me a little bit. Not too much though, but a little bit. I'll take a look. It's been a minute, okay? I'll be open to more criticism when I'm doing it regularly. That's how we're gonna think about this. Alright, so we went down a little bit. You know, we can go back to our Mark Burnett classes and we can get a little bit of education with that. So if I was drawing this guy seriously, I think he would actually be like the reference. Like, this guy is great. He's a great player. So now I know where to go if I ever want to decide I'm going to draw like a boxing manga. Come find this dude, see all his poses, and go to town with it. That's fine by me. Alright, let's see. Y'all already know like most of the music that's been on my head. I don't know. I've just been catching up on a lot of anime too. Like I caught up on Don Dr. Stone. It's a lot of shows. A lot of shows I was really behind on. Unfortunately though. But like now we're back. We're getting there. I also have that new job opportunity I've been telling you guys about. It's finally here. I accepted it. But then the other opportunity to have at-home work also pulled up at the same time. So I don't think I'm going to go with the at-home one yet. So unfortunately I might not be having more streams like I plan to. But it's okay. Like you guys will still see me Sundays, right? And I mean, if things play their cards right, we might be able to get some higher quality stuff. Maybe I'll make a little more, be able to invest some things. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. There's still hope, okay? Don't lose hope. There's always that. If nothing else, we got that. It's good stuff. Okay, let's see. What do we want? We can do that. There's like the entire Persona OST. I'm very tempted to touch. But I'm also very tempted to touch Xenoblade because I do miss that game right now. I do. I miss it a lot. I miss it a freaking lot. Let's see. I want to actually listen to the Sword and Shield battle theme. That song is really good. I need high energy like songs when I'm like drawing. That's kind of where my mind goes, you know. Okay, we're gonna stop that right now because I'm not trying to get like hyper exploded by like all the freaking copyrights. Sometimes there's just too many. You know what I mean? Like I'll go through the whole thing and erase the songs off, but it takes a lot of work sometimes. And plus, I'm already doing that with the current stream. Well, old stream. You get the point. If you're not already on the YouTube channel, definitely check it out. I'm still working on that new video, but they're coming. Patience is key. Okay? And it's not like I don't give you anything. I do give you, like, some stuff, right? Like, you have some of the content coming out. You know, it's every Wednesday. It's old stuff, sure. But it's still stuff that I did. It's still content, right? And like I said, you can always join the Patreon for free for any of the out of context stuff that I didn't want to put on the channel just because it just doesn't match the time. The example I always like to use is there's that Naruto video I made for a game that literally nobody's playing anymore, nor is like, it's already out, so it'd be really weird to like post that like years after the fact. So ridiculous, actually. So I don't do it. I don't do it. But okay, so what I want to get is like a sense of where I'm going to structure the canvas first. So we'll just go ahead and add a layer now. Layer 1, we can rename layer 1. Yeah, isn't this song great? So it was good. So it was good. Well, we'll rename layers after. Right now I think I just need to do stuff, so. Alright. Here I kind of want the head. So we'll like just give a general gist of where I want things. This isn't going to be like the exact spacing, right? But this is just where I want things to kind of be. And if I was going to have an ear on this character, I'd want the ear about here. Then that means I swing my eyes this way. Somewhere like in there, right? And then we'll have her forehead. Now the way I draw foreheads, I think I do still need to work on a little bit. But it's alright. Okay. Then we'll do like right there. So then that means our eyebrow level will be somewhere here, like sliding off on that here, right? The mouth and nose. think the nose would go here, and the mouth we'd wanna curve like into about there, right? Not bad, not bad. Which would leave our neck here-ish. Yeah. Anime necks is always a phenomenon, to say the least, right? Okay. I want them like leaning forward. Perspective is always a pain, but it's something I should get more practice on, you know. Man, that song is such freaking jams, I swear. Yeah, we do jump up superstar after this one. I'm gonna just start playing random stuff. It's okay if I get like super sued, I guess. I feel like I'm not big enough for like my music choice to really matter all that much right now. And when it does start to matter, you know, I can't promise myself I would change either. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's bad. I know, but that's just how it is. That's the truth. Okay, so I want the arm like here-ish because I kind of want it to look like this character is holding the camera. But, you know, I'm gonna have to figure out the logistics of that, honestly. Yeah, if the neck's there, then we're gonna kind of have this here. And the other arm would be like, it's a little more subtle. Yeah, sometimes you gotta like stare at the body proportion, skeleton, just like look at it a few times and like, okay, this feels right, that doesn't, you know? This is like easily the best part of this. That's the one thing I loved about Sword and Shield is like it felt like his actual like Pokemon tournament. It just feels good. It just feels good to hear. Because like all the people in the crowd are going crazy. I'm still waiting for that like Inazuma 11 game to come out too. That game's taking freaking forever. I kind of want to like finish it. I know y'all, some of y'all found it annoying, but it's a fun looking game, alright? I think it might be cool. Like, cool. Okay, maybe, okay, I don't want to zoom out that much, but we might shrink this a little bit. I gotta remember, like, digital art gives me power, so I can, like, kind of manipulate things the way I want them to go. Sometimes it's hard to remember that, because I'm still very, very used to traditional. And traditional, I mean, once you're in, you're locked in. You just gotta do it. But I like doing these, like, sketchy layers, so I can get, like, you know, when I do the actual layer, it's a little cleaner, right? But I actually wouldn't leave it up that high. I'd probably come down like here. Yeah. Plus, with the sketchy layers, you can be a lot more experimental, you know what I mean? That's always a good thing. It's always a good thing. Alright. Yeah, y'all remember this one, the classic. That wasn't actually a classic, but is now. The new classic. Okay. So because this is over here, I'm gonna have like the wrestling about there. I'll probably have it like as a closed shirt, so no, it's okay. It'll be like a bathing suit, I think. Okay, so I think now I can do the cheat, the digital art cheat, and just shrink it. It feels a little big. Bots. Alright, let's get rid of it. And it is gone. Or it can literally come right back. What the heck? I thought I got rid of that. Okay, I did. I just didn't realize it. Good. Like, yeah, that didn't need to be there. Nope. Okay. Well, that'd be more like up here. Yeah, this is me like guest spacing things as well. This is still one of like the best songs to come out of Mario. Granted, I know there's like, realistically there isn't a bad soundtrack or song from them, but it's just Mario is such the poster child. They'll never mess it up. Out of everything Nintendo messes up, they will never mess up Mario, and I feel like that's a fact, like a direct fact. I'd actually be impressed if they ever did, honestly. I would. I genuinely would. Like, what? They messed up Mario? How? They never do that. It's like, yes, it is true. They never mess up Mario. What does the world come to now? Okay, this is where things are probably going to get a little complicated here. They don't usually do stuff like this yet, but I need to start practicing it, so we're going to go for it. And I swapped to Eraser by accident. That's crazy. But yeah, you know, just sit back, relax, vibe. I feel like that's what the art streams are more about anyway. Just the jams and relaxing.
My heart is a furnace, had a sailing, my word of conflict. One goes, what keeps me going? Take back what I lost to the bosses of greed and fear. Don't ask if I'm ready, but I'm ready to take them down now. The time for a new start is constantly drawing nearer. A river in a dry land,
Okay.
is in a lost head. When the hope of new beginnings burned our feet, now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land, remind us from here for creating new life, creating.
Alright, this isn't looking too bad right now. You know, I'm not 100% proud of it yet, but I also don't hate it either, which is a lot. That's a very good thing.
When a cool drop of water on me, gotta clear my head up and go and breathe. A place to refresh heart and mind. Can I find some time? And rivers and dry land. The
Whoop.
last days in lost end.
Oh, somehow like swung over there.
Of new beginnings.
Yeah, you saw it, you just stopped for a minute and I'm like, what's going on?
Now we needed a heartbeat for demon. Oasis in a siege land. Remind us what we're here for. Creating new life. Creating rivers in the desert.
I think that's about right. At least it looks right now. Okay. Let's play this one. That's good. Oh, imagine playing with him, man. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, y'all can't see me dancing right now because I don't have the other model up. Don't worry, it's good that way. It's better. It's better this way. Okay. So this thigh is definitely gonna need some work because they're kind of like colliding, which means we're gonna have to pick one to be the primary, which I think is gonna have to be this one, honestly. We'll see. And yeah, these are going to be a little thicker than this by the end of it, I'm sure. Alright, yeah. Like I said, this is all just getting a gist of my space, because the thing is this is going to be like a heart shape, right? Kind of. We're kind of looking at the peach that way. And I think we need to close this gap a little more and pull this down a little more. Just to kind of represent that some, you know? Now I need to figure out what these arms are doing. I think this needs to be way up here now. Now that I'm looking at it again. Because the arm's just not fucking as it feels like. And this arm, honestly, it's just gonna depend what I do with it. But I know the shoulder blade is basically this, so regardless of what goes on here, we have our shoulder blade out there, right? There's a lot of different things that can happen. Okay. We want to trim it up a little bit. It's a little too low. And then we have that. Because our neck is like this. It's coming together. We're getting there. We're getting there. And then we should. So how do I want to do the hair? Well, regardless, I think the hairline should be like, it can be past the eyebrow, honestly. So let's say the hairline should be like here somewhere. Yeah, like it's close to the ear. Well, I could probably go lower, honestly. But yeah, and then we want, this is the highest I really want the hair to go. Above the head. That way, you know, if you want to have the hairline like start somewhere and then come out and then meet it. As far as like where the hair can be after that, it can be all the way over here for all I care. It's fine. It can even be all the way down there somewhere. But okay. So this is going to be character 1. Because I want to actually draw 2 characters. Much like I did for this one, right? You wanna do some things. I didn't even know you could do this. That's wild. How do I undo this though? Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know that was the thing either, okay? I didn't know either. You'll have to cut me some slack on that. Just saying. Oh man. Alright. Yeah, that's such a good one. Genuinely, actually. Okay. Y'all have heard this one before, I'm pretty sure. Oh no, I want to play this one. You can get an extension of that. That's okay. We'll chill with that. We'll chill with that for now. Yeah, the music is not on a direct playlist. I'll actually just pick it as we go. I really like this one, especially when the game is out. I'm not great at Bayonetta games, but I really enjoy them. I'm really bad at them. Which did surprise me, but you know, you can't conjure skill out of nothing, okay? Alright, so that's character 1. I'm gonna make a new layer, and we want to draw character 2. How do I want character 2? I think what I'll do is I'll hide this for now. And then we'll just work on character 2. Okay. Think from a perspective. Because I want to draw this character in a different perspective, but I want them both in like the same image, right? That's the part that's going to be challenging for me, personally. But it's alright. If nothing else, challenge should be our friend. Okay. Reach the fire. If you understand my time. Okay, so if you're gonna do ears on this character, it'd be like right here. On both sides, honestly. Some of these you just can't help but sing along, you know what I mean? It's kind of the mood. It's kind of the mood. Okay. Yeah, I think the nose should be like there. And then this one, the mouth line can be a little bit higher, because this one's like looking down, the other one's like, the other one's, it's a little closer to the camera. I think one is holding the camera and the other one's like looking from away. That's the plan anyway. And our eyebrows probably be about here. And we want our hair up here. Yeah, it's good, it's good. This one's gonna have, the neck's a little bit easier for me to control for this one. I know some of you are like, you draw. Listen, let me introduce you to my first love, art. Okay? It's always been there. It just gets neglected sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I leave art on red. But there are times where it leaves me on red, okay? Like, this is not just, you know, it's not just on me, okay? We don't treat each other right all the time. That's just kind of how it goes. It's unfortunate, yes. But, you know, I would like to treat art better. If art would like to treat me better. That's the truth. That's the truth. You know what's really funny? You guys are gonna think this sounds so freaking stupid, right? But when I was younger, I used to say really like stupid, cringy things. Like, oh, like if art was like a person, I would marry them, right? Believe it or not, that would actually make like the partner that I was currently with upset. I don't know why anybody cares about a statement like that. Oh, but oh, did they care? They did not like that I said that. And I'm like, you know what? I get it, but also like, man, that's crazy. kind of want that end to come around here somewhere. Yeah, this whole elbow situation is about to get like hyper redone later. I've also been dabbling in Blender a lot more. I'm getting a lot more comfortable with Blender than I was like a little bit ago, you know? I think some of y'all were watching my Blender journey, let me tell you. I was really, I hated that program, but I don't know. I feel like Blender and Unity are both reaching a level of, you know, I hate them equally situation. And they work together anyway, so it's fine. This is how it goes. I'm starting to think like maybe I'll palm this hand soon. Like it'll palm out like that. I don't know if I should do that, but we'll see. This arm also seems a little too long. Maybe I just need to plump it out more, I don't know. Something like that. So again, here we go with like fun perspective things that I'm bad at, right? We're gonna give it our best go. I believe, good song, great song even. Enjoy that a lot. Let's go with this one, the OG one. Let's see, take over. You know what? Splatoon would be good here. Huh. Not exactly what I had in mind, but Splatoon, especially Splatoon 2, has some really good freaking songs. Alright, I'm sold. We're gonna whip out that Splatoon 2. There's just something about it that hits, even though it's not like traditional music. But Splatoon 2's OST, I actually really liked. 3 I'm like okay on, right? But yeah, 2 is it. 2 is it for sure. There are some songs that I do skip into though, keep in mind. Like it's not every song isn't like gonna catch my attention. Some of them I did skip. Okay. 30 minutes per song is way too freaking long. That's insane. You don't have a shorter one? Okay, let's try this. Those are too short, I feel like. You know what, let's try this one. It's like an hour. Let's see how I feel about this one. Does this one have like playlists on it? It doesn't, but it's okay. We'll skip through it if we need to. Yeah, it's kind of like that. But I hope all of you have been having a great day so far. Make the best of the day, you know? It's a hard lesson to learn for some of us, but always so worth it once we do. Okay. Yeah, it's this angle that's like a little tricky for me. Because this one breast has to cover a lot of like space that I'm used to seeing. But I think it's gonna go like how do I want to do this? Okay. So this comes about here. And then we want to have like, oh, this is rough. This is a rough one. Okay, how about this? Yeah. I'm not trying to make this super big either. Like, I kind of don't want it to be big. I also might need to just come back to this one, honestly. Might be easier on my mental. Okay. See, because this is also supposed to, like, come out here. But it also covers, like, this. Covers a lot of space, okay? I think you get the picture. I'll actually erase this one. So I don't confuse myself later. There we go. Like I said, we'll come back to it. I know the neck, I want it to be there, which means it should be like here somewhere. Okay, so this is the other tricky part. There's lots of tricks here. Lots of tricks going on here. And then from here, we want to do like the other breast line. Yeah, because it's like halfway through it, right? This would probably be a lot harder if the breasts were meant to be bigger too. But this is going to be like small titty. There we go. Yeah, because, okay, I think I have a better idea of how to, like, see this in my head now. I think I'm getting it. Because this is up higher. This needs to be up higher. Yeah, if it's making sense in my head, it might be making sense in yours now too. Who could say? Okay. Yeah, so if I curve this in, because this is kind of like where the body is supposed to come into play. I'm not gonna lie, this line helps me visualize this a lot better. Because now I can kind of see like, okay, this is where it ends, you know? And then it curves like that. Yeah, this reminds me of when I really wanted to play Foam Stars, when I learned it was an exclusive. What an actual tragedy. Is that game still alive? If it is, I'd be pretty down to play it. It feels too big though. Let's like cut down a little bit. Yeah, kind of like that. I feel like the line work for this one's gonna have to be way more precise than the other. That's the thing that does kind of mildly concern me. But it's okay. Okay. So now, yeah, we want to have this like cut in really fast. That lasts a while. I was saying, maybe I will go with the super extended ones. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. And then I'll just skip it over when I feel like I've heard enough of something, you know? Okay, DJ, okay. I mean, I gotta get this one in. At least one time, right? Oh, okay. Something was miscalculated here. Because the body feels too wide now. But maybe I should just finish the thought first, you know? Sometimes it's like that. Okay. Yeah, because I want it to start here. It's good to catch things like this early though. Because now you can tell like, okay, I am struggling with this, I know like what that mental level here. So I put the belly button like there. Then this can't be that wide out. Because this would be more like here. And it would extend out some. And then I come up. It'd be closer to here, I think. And now the back looks like it's breaking. Oh dear. And then I'd have to relax this some. Or start this transition here earlier. Or just give it more plump, right? Make the body feel fuller. Okay, so what happens if I like erase this a little bit? Yeah, okay. I'm feeling a little bit better about this. A little bit. Not a ton. A little bit. Whoa. Hydrate, yeah. I mean, I guess I could do that. I'm locked in right now, though. There's no time. There's no time for all that. Okay, maybe I did need it. Who knows? It's not necessarily a new fit. It is my PNG for when I'm doing a little bit more complex motions, you know, so that I don't have to like freak out my tracking too much. 'Cause, yeah, tracking does not enjoy inconsistencies. I'll put it that way. It prefers not. It's the best way I can put it. Okay, so the body's kind of, yeah. We just try to line it up some. This body needs a lot more work. Like, I understand where my brain is going, but it's really like trying to visualize a very complex shape. But it's not super getting yet. But again, I do believe in finishing the thought first. Because if you overdo it, then you're going to be like, okay, this doesn't look like anything in my head. And I mean, the reality is it never did. Never will. We try to get as close as we can, though. Okay. Who is Ye joined in? Ye? Who that be though? So you say joined in. Call me by your name, Tiny. Tiny joined in. Your name says Tiny, and you want to be with you. What? Okay, this is way too low. I need to move this up here. It's close. It's about here, I think. Okay. I understand that. Why don't you change your name to Luffy then? I mean, yes, I am aware. She who has many names. Sure. Too many people have it, so you gotta be the one to own it. Who cares? Who cares that they have it? See, you say everybody can have it, and then you're the X. There you go. That's how you handle that. Okay, so now that we have the shapes, we can just kind of get an idea of where things are meant to be. We have the shapes for both. We will shrink them once more. I'm going to actually shrink the canvas first though. And then once we have an idea of spatial awareness, we'll go by it. You can draw? I mean, on the weekends, yeah, maybe. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Many talents? Yeah, no. I wouldn't say talents, no. We do try, however. That much we do indeed. Okay, I'll let DJ Octavio go crazy again long enough. Yeah, this one goes insane. There's like a few versions of this one too. I'm very tempted to find like which one's my favorite though. But I'll let this one play for a little bit. Did you just throw what? Did you just throw a pineapple? That's crazy. And then you just got some yellow stuff on my screen like. What is this? You ain't right. You know it. You're just wrong for that. Simply. Simply wrong. I guess it's better than throwing a tomato. Oh, right, we didn't mark them. This is character 2. Okay. Yeah, we'll just sit. Oh, crap. Okay. That actually rings my ears and it's not supposed to. What the heck is this? I was actually offended by that. Genuinely. Why does that work that way? It should ring everyone else's ears, not me. Good lord. My soul. My actual soul. Okay. Back to focusing. Okay, so now we have character 1. Right. That's what we're doing. We're shrinking character 1. And digital RSLP. I feel like... I'm sorry. I know it's been a while. I've already been on digital, but like every time I see it, I just gotta call it out. Like, it's ridiculous. Is that it? You know what? Premi isn't even here to realize they can do that. But apparently we can have penguins walking across the screen. I didn't even know that was possible. Not gonna lie. I had no idea. Like, y'all don't use stuff enough. I don't know what this is capable of half the time. Okay, so we shrink this one. Here's what I'm thinking. Well, first let's get rid of it. Let's get rid of that. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's up. You just have a whole squad of them. And they walk perfectly on my like on the base as well. Okay, I think now this version, the lady like sings it. I don't remember. We'll see. I'm curious to know. I guess I assume those are going to be walking around for a while there. So, theoretically, if this character is holding the camera, right? And character 2 is going to be about like here. Probably behind them. Because they're looking up. And this character is crouched down. So it would be something along the lines of that, I think, for like the space of where people are. Does this make sense, is the question. Character 1 looks at the screen. Character 2 looks down at the screen. Yeah, no, I think this works. I can get behind this. We just gotta figure out what's going on with the rest of these body parts then. that's the real thing. So we'll lock these in. Well, no, yeah, we'll lock them in. And then I'll just show like which one I need at the time. So character 2's body isn't all that bad. For some reason I was getting like psyched out by it when I was doing it, but I think now that I've zoomed out, it feels a little bit better, proportion-wise. I just need to kind of, like, clean it up some. Because I still gotta figure out where those thighs are going. But let's start with them, since I was doing them first. Okay. So if the piece is about there... we're gonna probably... The belly button is here, right? Which means we're looking at this already. Yeah, because the body's got a... Yep. Yeah, muscle group. Something proper. My brain's like, I don't even know. True. Okay. So the question is, what do you want the thighs to do? Hyper animation stream? No, no, it's not a hyper animation stream. Okay, we're drawing. Are you? Did you post that face? Why do you post that face? Listen. It's just to get an idea. Or are you talking about the song? Is the song boring now? It might be. It might be. I let it play for a while. Longer than it should have. That's for sure. No, I don't really like that. Okay, I actually adore this one. We're listening to the Sashi Mario. This is good. Chop Screw is the name of this one. No, we're trying to draw. We haven't drawn in a while. This is like the last thing I did. Wow. Okay, you know what? I like that. Money? We like that. Okay. We throwing. Wait, hold on. Are you trying to call me like a stripper or something? I don't know what the implication is of multiple dollars at a time. I feel like if it's a stripper thing, it's just one, right? Yeah, but like this one here, I hadn't drawn like any highlights or the color. It's just flat color right now, you know? It's not doing us. I'm not gonna ask why you threw money twice, but I'm gonna assume it was for a wholesome reason. And I'm gonna let it go. Because of the implication. The implication of $1 versus multiple. Okay, think of it like this, right? When somebody's throwing, oh, this is like the best part of the song, though. But anyway, when someone's throwing multiple dollars at a time, that's when it's like, okay, you might be trying to call me like a stripper right now. But if it's just a bunch of money at once, I think you're just flexing. It's different. You know? It's different compliment. You get the picture, okay? Different intention. There. I can English, I promise. Jesus Christ. Eh? What? Wanda. Oh, did you send bits? Thank you. Though, you can get those for free, right? You don't have to use the bit feature. Like, you just watch long enough, and then it'll just give it to you. But I don't know. Maybe you just wanted to throw a ball on the screen like that. Sure. You know, live your best life. At the end of the day, that's all we can ask. Okay. So anyway, back to what I was saying. We need to figure out what these thighs are doing. Should I put this back? Jesus Christ. If I put this back here. I guess it doesn't 100% matter what the legs are doing. You know what this is a job for? This is a job for our favorite site, line of action. This is why we like line of action, okay? Because in times of need, dire need, you can always come back to me. I'm going to turn off mood mode. Alright, we're going to get our boy. Maybe I'm going to shrink this stuff. Because I need to see by this stuff. Yes. Yeah, okay. So, in order for us to figure out what those thighs are doing. This guy's only got like 6 seconds on him anyway. We'll skip him, that's fine. Yo, I told you, this guy is like perfect for the boxing manga. Like, just he's the best reference you can find. He even chops wood. What a legend. Oh, yeah, I'm drawing female characters, so I should probably be smart. Yeah, color, covered. What is female? Okay, you know what? That's fine. We can do teen and adults. And they have clothing, right? Yeah, okay. This is fine. Did not expect that like right away. One criticism I've always had with this website is the poses they do, literally nobody stands like this ever. Maybe she shouldn't be standing. Ah. Oh. Nanabe, if you're looking for how to use your attacks, there's a place on the screen where you like hold it. And it's like you click and you hold it and then it goes there. Forgot people usually don't know how to use it. Hey yo? What? Is this what you wanted to spend bits for? I didn't even realize we almost hit 1,000 viewer attack. That's never happened before. From what I understand, you just get like free things to keep drawing for a minute. It's like a little party thing. That's crazy. It's way closer than I expected. Yo, Muscle Mommy is going hard. But she's not the reference we need. I got a whole ninja. Not free. For me? I assume? Assume? Because there's a temptation in me right now. And let me tell you why. So, in my head, right, the easiest thing to do is I literally take what these legs are, I pull one of these, and then I just whip out a thigh right there, and I'm like, boom, and then I have this leg, like, walk basically like that. And I'm like, this is too easy, I feel like. Usually the easy answer is the wrong answer, you know? Hey, yo? Oh my gosh, this is different. 60 seconds of spam. Alright. I mean, we started off with the penguin, it wasn't so bad. I see, it's got a timer. Yeah, you gotta move quick. Tidy. It looks like all your hard work is about to be gone. That's insane. Are they all gonna stop and make noise? Okay, some of them just walk. That's fine. I suppose Mass Attack is more entertaining when there's like several people using it at once. But because so many people struggle to understand it on a normal level, it's like, yeah. Granted, with the amount of bits you put into it, I mean, you've already spent a lot here. It was like you always had it, low-key, you know? Okay. I'll let Chop Screwy go, but that's a good one. I really like that one. I know. It was good, though. You can agree with that, right? It was worth every second. Should I pull out more Call of the Night, or y'all good? Y'all get tired of my sudden music impulses? I have another one. So you understand how like Xenoblade 3 just has like random bangers for no apparent reason, like almost at all times. Yeah, it's that kind of time right now. And for some reason I typed Xenoverse, not Xenoblade. Don't know how that occurred. Now it's stuck in my algorithm forever. The tragedies we live through. The countdown actually did freak me out. Okay, we have that, and then I'm gonna say music or OST, and there should be like this. There's this one video that like I listen to all the time. But okay, let's see. I'm gonna just type in battles as well. Maybe we should try to get copyrighted by Square Enix real quick. You know, it's worth it sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes. Okay, there was a time where people thought that that was supposed to redeem me saying it and not the sticker doing it. That was really funny. I'm like, no, it's not about me. It's not about me. Okay, let's see. So now that I think about it, this hand, from this distance, actually could be longer. And the arm is not actually that long. I thought it was long, it's not actually that long. This is about the proper length, I feel like. Because you have the whole shoulder blade situation here, right? And here I am drawing this all on layer 3. Foolish. It's fine. Okay, back to our references. We've missed a bunch of these, probably. Alright, this muscle mom is being muscle. I like this. It's a good villain pose. Brainstorming. What do legs do? I mean, I'm sure we can just keep it simple too. Just have both legs come straight down. Oh my effing gosh. Ulu is in there? That's bad. That's real bad. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna simplify the leg. I don't know why the chat feels the need to tell me every time you're hitting that button, but it's letting me know every single time. Like, without question. Without delay, even. Okay. So we'll pause on here. I think I know what I need to do. Here we go. Let's start with the thighs, but that makes more sense. Yeah, I think the leg should come out like this. Maybe not that bold though. And then we pull this one back a little bit. Like I said, it's the sketchy layer, so it's cool. We're allowed to make mistakes on this one. And then, yeah, pull that back some. I think that works. I think that works well. Which would mean... okay, yep. You want to have this come down a little more. And then we'll have this come out. So I can do some of that curvature, but the whole cheek isn't like claimed all here, you know? Yeah. Yeah, this is what we're doing. It's good. I think this works. Because then the body is like kind of coming here. Then we can go up there and solve all those fun line problems. So it's a little cheek shine, but not a ton. And the leg works. I'm gonna zoom out. I might need to curve this in there and pull the bottom out more. And this one in there. So yeah, more like this. I mean, I like where this is going. It makes sense in my head. That's the important thing. Genuinely. Because even if I like do a whole like skirt, it's gonna curve me this way. Okay. And the hands, I mean, the hands I just gotta figure out what they're doing. But I think they work for the most part. And the neckline, no, it'd be more like that. And then I guess I need to have that come up. Yep. Alright, things worked out in the end here. I'm for it, I'm for it. Yeah, see, that Xenoblade is just good. It's just good. So, now that we've solved that, let's zoom all the way out again and examine them together. Okay. We might need to look up some reference for characters holding cameras. That might be important. What's interesting about this is character 1, genuinely if I want to choose this, right? Character 1 covers all the mistakes of character 2. It's such cheat codes, but that's kind of how it is. Because, like, if you look at this one, right? This one here, you can see I clearly made mistakes. Like, here. Obviously, like, here. And definitely here. Like, major mistakes, right? But on this one, like, this character, Sean, right? They cover the entire, all of these mistakes here. This entire mistake line is hidden. By Sean just being there. And I'm like, yo, it's kind of like that. Hi, Eve. Welcome, welcome. So, it's cheat code still. Because now, only this part really shows. But this part looks good. If I cut this and enhance this, like, you know, Jarvis enhance, and then just forgot about everything else, right? That entire piece looks amazing by itself. When you zoom out, the whole piece starts looking like that. Like this by itself, I could just kind of keep and put somewhere else. And that's the beauty of that. That's why I like that. But I'm gonna try not to be lazy and do that. I might do this for a profile picture actually, because I feel like I'm due for a new profile picture on Discord. I was thinking about changing it to the same picture I have for YouTube. But we'll see. I could just use it. I could use one of these. I don't know, it's always difficult to get that hair blend. I notice my hair blend is hard to do in everything. Like, it's hard to do in Blender, it's hard to do with in Unity, and just VRChat in general. When I draw it, it's probably the easiest it gets. Some games allow you to have 2 colored dye channels, but not many, I feel like. Not enough to be more clear about that. But okay, so we got character 2 down. Let's take a look at character 1 again. So character 1 is a lot lower. They're like bending over some, which means the camera angle, this is why character 2 is going to be looking down. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna lock layer 3 for that. But yeah, what I mean is like character 2 is going to be looking down, because as you can see, their body proportionally is lifted up. They're like looking from that. Which I might have to revisit this whole stomach bit, just to make sure that reflects well. Yeah. Okay, let me see. I think I'm about to torch y'all more call tonight. We'll find out. Once the magic hits, we know it's real. Okay, let's see. What anime themes do we have for us today? You know what? I'm gonna play the Dr. Stone ending for those of y'all who have not heard it. It's really freaking good. So I'm gonna just play it. And then there's 2. Opening 2 I absolutely love. But we'll keep it simple. Looking forward to whatever this is. This is art, Ease. This is art. Yeah, so, Taran, just so you're aware, I'm looking at the YouTube chat on my phone right now. That's my new strategy until I can figure that out. So I see it. I do see it. It just doesn't show up on the stream, unfortunately. But you know. It's kind of like that. Am I drawing fancy and stalking? No, Purple, I'm not. I'm drawing OCs, original characters, right? I guess it does kind of look like fancy and stalking. I can see where you're coming from that. I can see that. I can see that. Okay. So I was doing this example earlier where like you can kind of see the heart shape like peach butt in this. But I think what's gonna have to happen is the thighs here are gonna have to pump out a little more on both sides. I thought it was just gonna be one side before. I don't think so anymore. Yeah, because this is good. Basically, the left thigh is gonna be like the primary, right? Should probably make the eraser a little bigger. Okay. So like this one is okay. I keep trying to draw the wrong way, and that's why. I locked that way. Let's unlock it real quick. You can see what I'm talking about. So this thigh here, this is gonna take over at the end of the day. So that goes that way, right? This other one is going to be behind it. It still needs to look good, don't get me wrong, but it needs to have less emphasis. So I'm thinking like that would work really well for that. And then maybe like a little bit of pinching at the very top there. Obviously the outfit that I pick is gonna add squish, right? So like, that's gonna become really important because, like, let's just say I have like the breast here, right? That's fine, that works. But then if I have like a strap somewhere, like let's say the bathing suit that I'm gonna probably think about is like a strap, right? Now I have to add like breast squish, but in a way that isn't like too exaggerated. Like, it needs to look good and make sense enough. And I think usually getting that squish to be the right angle is kind of difficult. Because if you overdo it, it looks really bad. Like, actually, though. I think the collarbones are a little high. Up the right one is touching the back area. Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. I was thinking about lowering them. Yeah, they do need to be lowered. You're correct. I'm struggling a lot to figure out what to do with that left arm / right arm. Dum. Yeah, I know. It's time for another song. Let's see what the world has for us. We have JJK, sure. We'll live with that. Yeah, no, you're correct. I'm gonna move that. I think at the time I was trying to rationalize, okay, where would things go? And I have a really interesting habit of like taking the collarbone and touching stuff with it to kind of play where it goes, right? Okay, bring the arm back and rest it on her waist. Oh, that's an idea. Okay, so what I was thinking was she's the one holding the camera. Like, if there is a camera, right? Because I like to consider how did the character end up in this position and why are they in this position? Because I don't think people stand like this normally, right? Now, if she's holding a camera from below, it makes more sense to me. Or she's like trying to angle it herself. But I also don't just want it to be like, oh, you caught them at this random time and they just so happen to be in this random position. Like, I want it to make more sense. That's kind of where I'm at with that. I'm gonna get rid of this like squishy thing here. It looks like a whole Krabby Patty though, if I'm being completely honest. But yeah, that's the only reason I'm like, okay, if the other character is just in the back, Like, she's not doing anything. She's obviously just in the shot, right? But this is gonna have to be the one to actually hold the camera. But let me work on, like, oh, I forgot, we're digital now, so we can just cheat this. That's terrible. It's terrible how simple that is. Yeah. It'd be closer to here, I think. And then we snatch this. Much better, maybe about there. You wish the head me? I'm sorry, unfortunately, my PNG does not have headpad option. But you can do it in spirit. I'm terrible with drawing people. I got the theory down, but my hands won't execute. Listen, Purple, I completely get it. That's just how it is. It's like when you try to do stuff in your head, and then they don't play nice. Yeah, oh man. Then no worries. Don't worry, Tara. Next time you're at this stream, I will make sure that headpad happens. Because I'll probably be on my 3D model. My head is an excellent artist. Fair! You're okay, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm gonna pipe up my brain for anything, my brain has amazing ideas. You'll just never get to see them. Like, those ideas cook. Let me tell you, it's the best food you've ever had. And then it just never goes anywhere. I'm sorry it has to be this way. It's simply true. Okay. Yeah, so I kind of want to redo the whole shoulder. Now that, like, I have actual collarbones. I could probably get away with moving this one down some to DH. Yeah, I think I can. I think I'm gonna do that. I feel that 100% inspiration. I don't need it. I got a head full of ideas. It's a mood. It's a mood. Oh my gosh. It's so crazy how that goes. Okay. Yo, Eve is such a great I love Eve. They're a music artist though. Trust me, y'all do not want me to get on my like art rant about actual artists like that draw. I got too much in the bank. I got too much in the bank for that. Yeah, okay. This is kind of what I'm feeling. And then maybe I'll move the other one up a tiny bit more. Okay, thank you. It's just a combination of like random music that I play too much. And you know, YouTube always does that thing where it's like, oh, we've heard you play this 100 times. So we're just gonna start putting it on for you. But you know what? I'll play my guilty pleasure for you after this one. The guilty pleasure is like, I just keep doing it. It's like an addiction. Okay. So I'm 100% sure the character's left side isn't going to be holding the camera. Because how can they, you know? Yeah, I'm like, it would have to be from their right, I think. That would be my strategic guess. Oh yeah, I got recommended mixed playlist. Oh, basing your yeah. It's true. It does go off of your taste. That's good. Yeah, I know YouTube's probably not gonna play happy. Usually the YouTube channel doesn't like copyrighted anything. But I mean, there's just too much good music out there. What do they want me to do? Like, okay. So I think, yeah, this here. Wait till I start having to actually do the proper line work for this. It's gonna be ridiculous. If I have her arm come down like that. Yeah, Beastars is such a good show. I can't wait for them to finish. Have you noticed that, like, within the last 5 years, we exist in a timeline where anime have started, like, actually finishing canonically? Isn't that nuts? You do have a very confident sketching technique. I have to draw the full figure to gauge where everything is, which always looks messy. Yeah, I mean, to me, this isn't, like, confidence necessarily. What I do is, like, I draw 3 lines almost, right? Of this is kind of where the thing needs to be. And then I draw more lines if I'm unsure. That's why some of the areas on the drawing is a lot thicker, right? But once I get to, like, cleanup stage, right? So this is not super clean, but you can kind of see that lines are a lot more intentional on this piece because I know where things are supposed to go now. Like, I've picked which line is the line, right? But before I have that, yeah, lines are just kind of everywhere. Like, it gets real bad. Like, if I'm overly sketching, then I'm like, okay, clearly we just need to revisit this. It's not doing what it needs to do. And that happens sometimes, I'll be honest. It does. I'm not necessarily mad at myself, but I have to take that step back on occasion. That's why I named this stream, like, Get the Dust Off Me, because I'm like, it's here. Oh, it's here. And I can feel it. Okay, I think I know what I'm doing with this one. This arm is going to do that thing. I say that thing. It'll make sense when you see it. They're probably like, what thing? What's the thing? Arm is like vaguely here. And we have that happening. Okay. This might be too short, but I at the very least need to try it. Yeah, this song has been stuck in my freaking head for days. If you need to know the anime, Call of the Night. Very good show. I'm obsessed with this, like, detective character right now. If you know, you know. She's fantastic. But the obsession is unreal, actually. I can't help myself. Okay. Yeah, so I think this would make sense. It would actually make more sense if it was sideways. I've been meaning to watch Call of the Night. Heard the creepiness opening and been curious about it. Yeah, this is... So I'll put it to you like this. Because, like, my opinion on, like, a few shows recently, you know, I will say they have presented well enough that I actually don't have that many hot takes like I usually do. Like, I usually have a lot. But, no, Call of the Night is kind of like one of those fun, almost slice of life shows, you know what I mean? The best example I can give you is, like, Kobayashi. Because you know how, like, Dragon Maid is, like, it's a slice of life, but it's a little bit more than that, too, you know what I mean? Like, it gets kind of serious sometimes. Sometimes there's, like, a serious plot thing happening. But it still kind of sticks to that very, like, it's meant to be fun and enjoyed, you know. So I'll say Call of the Night's kind of like that, where, like, when it turns up, when it wants to be, like, on some serious stuff, like the story, it goes there. It goes there. But sometimes it's just trying to be fun, too. And that's fun. Like, I support that. Because I feel like usually what people are into is shonen or adjacent shonen. I mean, yeah, thank you, I guess. It's just going off what my brain, like, listens to. But, Yeah, so like when I say adjacent shonen, right? I basically mean shonen that are non-traditional. So we're talking like Food Wars, Doctor Stone. These are basically shonen in the concept, but they don't exactly do what people expect, which is the punch fighting, right? They're not really fighting. They're fighting, but not in the traditional sense of, wow, he knocked that guy out. So that's what I mean by that. Yeah, this looks a little bit better than sideways. Because I was trying too hard to like force it, and now I like it better this way. I'll give it a watch when I have time. This month has been really good for anime, so you've been busy. That's fair. That's honestly fair. I'm kind of at the point now where I just kind of have to make time. Because I've always had a reason to not keep up. And I'm like, nah, we just gotta get it back. We just gotta get back into it. And Call of the Night just happened to be on my list of things to get back into. I was addicted to the Dandadan opening for a little bit too. We'll play that one. I don't know why, like, Dandadan's opening I did not care about at all. And then it just grew on me out of nowhere. Opening 1. Opening 2 is good, but I feel like opening 1 is like really hitting a funny bone, and it's just working. I have no idea why it works that well, but it just works. So like, just to give you an idea, right? Most of my like tastes and things, because I have such high standards and taste for some stuff, I'm always extremely biased towards new things. Because I always think to myself, well, this can't beat that, right? So what happens is, I'll hear something like Dandadan's opening like twice, and I'll be like, eh. And then the third time, it just swallows me entirely. like, if it's good, it'll catch me eventually. It's just the bias is too strong. Like, most people have recency bias. I have the opposite of whatever that is. Like, recency bias doesn't hit me. I don't know why. I guess I would call it nostalgia bias. I don't know. But yeah, like, that's the one that I have. And it's wild. It's a wild thing to deal with, I must say. But this got me bad. Like, I was down bad for this song for a minute. Like, you don't like haiku? I don't like haiku, so I was biased against the openings, but they are good and they grow. Yeah, haiku has some great tracks. Oh my gosh. It does. It really does. So yeah, this song, like, I did not care about the first 2 times hearing it. But there's something about the beginning of this theme that I started to really enjoy. It starts off very, like, hyped. And then it softens out, and it's just, ooh, it's so good. It's so good at doing that. It's so good at doing that. Like, the transition into the soft part is almost, like, super seamless to the point where it's impressive. It's impressive. But it's still kind of high energy. And because this is the full version of the song, you kind of get to hear how Creepy Nuts would just pull it back into high energy that easily. And you're like, good lord. If you haven't heard Broken Games from Shangri-La Frontier, you might like that too. It has a few genre switch-ups. Okay, I'll have to check it out. I never watched the show. But I do think genre shifts are really good in stories. I really enjoy them usually. Yeah, this just hit a bone. It is work. Creepy Nuts are just really good though. Like, I like most of their work. See, they just jump back into it. Like, how do they do that? Creepy Nuts has been killing it recently. They have. Okay, I have a new theory now. If I put this arm all the way over here, because this is the end of the canvas, theoretically. Thank you for the follow, sir. Much appreciated. Hi. Yeah, so if I put this arm here, as long as this arm can reach whatever this invisible wall is that I've made. Then I think I can do what I want to do, where it's kind of like a camera hole. But now I'm thinking, like, for this to, and that, like, anatomically makes sense, right? Oh, thank you for following, Purple. I think I need to, like, bend the arm, which means I don't know if I'd have enough to reach that. Now we're probably gonna have to make the head bigger too, or shrink this entire area over here. We'll see, we'll see. There's a lot that could happen. There's a lot that could happen. So nice, so nice. Just some of the game in there. But we'll see. Okay. I'll just try it straight and see how far it can go. If you foreshorten the upper arm, you can bring it down onto the hip and cover the hip behind the character. Foreshortening tragedy. You mean on this? You mean on the side I'm working on? This side? Sometimes this art game feels like math. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so if I'm just feeling it out, we hit our elbow about here somewhere. Okay, so if I go straight, I can reach it. Maybe I'm being too generous, so it would actually hit about here. So what will you draw? Just curious. Yeah, just a suggestion. Feel free to ignore me. Oh no, it's fine. I like the suggestion. It helps. It does help a lot. So I'm drawing two original characters. I'm drawing my character and someone else's character because I got this really nice idea in my head. Which is funny because before this idea, I got this really nice idea in my head. Where it's the same idea with a different character with me. And I hadn't touched this in months. Nor do I plan on finishing it, I think. But I do want to finish it. I might just start it, honestly. Because the reason I'm like not super sure, just to give you an idea, right? I don't know how artistic your mind is, so I'm gonna break it down. This part right here looks perfectly fine. The problem areas are everywhere that my brain has allowed me to do a shortcut. Here, here, and here. You can see how the legs behind, like, if I took this character away, these three areas do not make sense at all. But because this is covering them, my lazy bone, like, just allowed for things to smooth that way. And I'm like, it can't, like, I'm not supposed to let it smooth like that. We're not supposed to allow that. So there's a part of me that I'm kind of wanting to draw these two characters separately first. And then once I feel good about them separately, I bring them together, you know? I like it. It feels like it's from an anime. Oh yeah, that's good. Just a little dislocation. Oh, it's more than a little, let me tell you. It's some serious dislocation. It's like, at least to me, it's very, very noticeable, you know? So I'm like, oh man, I'm like getting away with it, yes. But I shouldn't allow it. I shouldn't allow it. That's my biggest thing. I don't want to allow too many bad habits to like fester, you know? Especially now that I'm like trying to come back into it. And on occasion, we'll pull out our line of action, you know, we'll pull out our reference website here. Shouldn't be too hard to fix, thankfully. You know, after messing around with 3D programs like Unity and Blender, everything shouldn't be hard to fix, but somehow it just ends up being that way. I lie to you not. Yesterday, I spent like 5 hours in Blender, right? Not even Blender, yeah, Black Clover. It was Unity. I fixed 6 problems in Unity under like 10 minutes. There was one problem that persisted for 3 hours. You just never know. You just never know. And the problem that persisted was the easy solution one. It wasn't that easy, as it turns out. Boy, do I wish it was, though. Yeah, so sometimes I stare at human bodies for a little bit. Give me some, some inspiration here for how the body should be moving. There you go. It could just be one of these things where, like, references are handy indeed. I think I run into this issue a lot where, like, you get so used to drawing from fantasy stuff. Human reference is needed so much more because you get to see the full body in most cases. To kind of really break down and understand why certain body parts move a certain way. But, you know, I can't help it. Sometimes I'll see a pose that an anime character makes and I'm like, oh, I really like that pose. And then I have to, like, guesstimate where the rest of the body went. Not always the smartest thing, not gonna lie. But it's something I really like doing. And then you have this website where, I mean, again, poses in this website, my criticism is always, nobody stands like this. But we've been lucking out a little bit here. These are more realistic. JoJo poses are good. You know what? You make a good point. JoJo poses are probably a pain to figure out. But they're very muscly, so they're proportionally, like, correct in most cases. Sometimes too much so. Yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. You make a good suggestion there. I feel like if I, like, look at somebody leaning down, I'll probably have a better idea. Oh yeah, the art style is really unique too, especially the faces. Oh yeah, you are not lying. You are not lying. They do not play. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just look up lean forward on, like, Google Images. Sadly, I'm not gonna stream that because Google Images is a little sus sometimes. But you know, yeah, we can't trust Google with everything. All right, there's just some things it's not worthy for. It's not worthy for. Everyone, okay. Artists wondering if their reference searches have gotten them on the watch list. No, that's so freaking true. So freaking true. I mean, this is the thing, like, I'm sure there are plenty of us on the watch list already. It just might be too late. You know what? Okay. I think I just came up with a better idea. Let me get rid of this arm. If I angle it upwards... Okay, I forgot we're digital, so I can cheat. It gets hard to remember that. You can cheat. I forgot. Yeah. Norigami? I mean, listen. It might be. It might be. Norigami music is just so freaking good. I always felt like Norigami was more niche, though. It's good to know people still remember the time. So, like, let's say I do this. Alright, have the arm angled up. And maybe a little bit more. How much damage does that do to the character too? Not much. We might be able to get away with that. I read the manga was a slow starter, but it gets really good. Yeah, no. It does. It does. Oh my gosh, it does. Oh, and one of my favorite songs is coming out. Like, this song was so good that I was trying to, like, do a little bit of a karaoke thing at one point. I never got around to it, but it's something I definitely want to try. Yeah. Just music I've spammed. What's really interesting about YouTube, though, is it remembers, like, everything you've ever done. Like, somehow, YouTube remembers that I was listening to this on repeat for, like, a little year. And it's just now forever in my, like, my playlist. And I'm like, well, I'm not mad at it for being there. But also, I'm kind of being called out at the same time. I think I'm about to just fuse layer 2 and 3 because it's clear that like I have to turn them both off to reference what I'm trying to reference. So we'll just do that. We'll unlock them and then fuse them. Yeah, merge it layer below. That way the whole body disappears. And then we're gonna try to handle that one. Because I feel like even if she's holding the camera, see, I feel like there's also gonna have to be some foreshortening here as well. This is where we get tricky. I have the right idea, but the foreshortening skill required. Ooh, I am not confident in that. But we've already taken the challenge of trying to do a lot of foreshortening. Okay. Because what I'm thinking, let me do some stick figures, some professional stick figures, so y'all can see what I'm putting down here. Okay. So here we go. We'll draw it like this. So we have our character here. She's doing this whole like this background bend over thing, right? And she's got her arm right there. This arm needs to be like a little like foreshortened, as if she's holding the camera this way, right? Because the other character is like standing like here, and she's like looking down, kind of posed up herself, right? So I'm like, yeah, the camera, I suppose. Oh, hold on, let me pick this here, because I definitely want that song to play. I love that song. But okay. Anyway, back to making sense, right? Because to me, that means the camera view of the smartphone, if you're going to call it that, would be this way. If I take some artistic liberty, it can even go a little this way. But I don't think it can go directly this way. And that's the problem I'm having. Because I feel like if I send this arm all the way out this way without foreshortening, it's going to assume the camera's that way. Even if the person that holds it, like, she'd have to have like this strong, like, the strongest grip, like grip of the gods, to like perfectly hold that phone. Stick figure pose drawing is good practice, is it? I usually use it for like example purpose. Yeah, this song is so good. There's one anime I'm thinking of that's just slipping my mind. Insanely hard. It's got a good song though. It's not Don to Don, but it's got a similar name. It's got a D, a repetitive D in it, and I just can't come up with it. It's a shame. It's that recent stuff getting in the way. But it's kind of like it's a plot. It's similar to like Demon Hunter plot. So, brain is homely. Man, they're freaking bangers. Oh yeah, oh yeah. That one's so good. Okay, let's see. Specifically 3, we like that one. I like Odd Future. It's a good one. Yup. Okay. There we go. So let's attempt it anyway. Because we're gonna attempt things. No, it's not the right one. It's not even opening 3. I completely forgot. I see, it's season 3, that's why. It's opening 1 of season 3. But the 3 was right. The 3 was right. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm like desperately staring at just a little bit more reference before I try this art. There's realistically no reason to be delaying myself, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just there's not enough stock images in the world to really show this like the way I need it to show. Alright, this isn't super off. Okay, we're just gonna jump in there. I'm just gonna go through it. Ooh, that line is way too bold. Yeah, we made it bigger for the stick figures. So we'll switch to the bullet line once you're ready to make bullet decisions. That's all I think. But yeah, if you are enjoying yourself, you know, consider subscribing to the new YouTube channel, and most of you are on Twitch already anyway, so I'm not even going to bring up Twitch to be honest. But yeah. I do push the YouTube channel just because I'm actually making videos now. Before I wasn't, so. The videos are few in between, but they happen now. They do happen. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Come back down here. Sometimes you just have to go for it. Yeah, it's true. Deal with the mistakes after. Back when I was drawing my comic, like, full time, that's the one thing that, like, would keep me going, is friends would be like, yeah, but you're doing it. Even though you don't like the way it looks and everything, you're doing it. And that's true. That was, honestly, that was the right advice to give at the time. Because, of course, anybody getting into, like, the comic space early is not going to enjoy their work, comparing it to, like, literal legends, you know? That's what the human brain does for some reason. We will look at the best basketball player on the planet and then throw one basketball and miss and be like, yeah, I'm just not good enough. It's kind of silly actually when you think about it. It's like the dumbest thing ever. It's like, oh man, I'm just so ready to give up. There's like a bunch of videos about like learning new skills and how learning new skills feels awful for like the first 100 hours. And then after that, you start liking it. I mean, I feel a little hypocritical saying that since I often just delete my work and restart. Listen. Here's the thing, and this is what I've learned about you, Purple, from our conversation thus far. You know what to do. It's just getting yourself to do it is a lot more difficult than you want to like really deal with. Which makes sense. That makes sense. It's if it was easy, everybody would do it, right? But you just kind of gotta look yourself in the eye and be like, "Shut up and do it. No more thinking." It's that good line from Gurren Lagann, right? Where communists like kick logic out and do the impossible. It's kind of vibes like that. It's kind of vibes like that. Sometimes you just gotta go for it. Nothing worth doing is ever easy. I feel that on a spiritual level. I feel like people who say that it's not the case, I think they're lying. They might not be lying. It might actually be that simple for them, but I think they're lying. Like, I have yet to run into anything that was easy, quote. like the full way. It's just not a thing. It doesn't happen. At least in my timeline, you know. Hey, we all have different walks of life, as they say. That's always how I feel. This is where weird power and effort will get you through. Feels good anger. I can agree with that. I can agree. 100% I can. Okay. So the hard part for me with voice shortening is the elbow situationship. Like, it's in here somewhere. Like, Man, I might be approaching this the super wrong way. But we'll see. Alright, you see how unconfident that arm is? That's how you know, because all the sketching is there. Okay. So clearly there's something wrong with it. So look at the breakdown of shapes here. Right, we have our cylinder. We have our shoulder blade like coming into it. And then we have our other cylinder. So my elbow is effectively this little mesh here. Then we have our other cylinder. We'll finish with the cylinder rather. And they're just kind of squished because they're shortened. At least that's what I'm trying to do. And this would be where our front hand and all the other stuff. Our fingers would be like here. Not that we would be drawing those because the end of the canvas is here. So we would cut through a lot of this body. More example time. You know what's really good? When you find a reference and it's got that perfect balance of like, that's the exact body part I was looking for. That part right there. And the person or the reference is in enough of that position already. They're like, oh yeah, we got this. That's always the best outcome. Now there is the idea that I can ditch the camera, like suggested earlier, and then I can just draw things. It would just look a little weird because like, oh, they just got caught in the environment like that perfectly. But like, here's an idea, right? I can have it to where her arm comes down here, and she actually blocks her thigh area. But then, you know, that's no fun, right? It's too simple. Too simple. Yeah, this is the one I was thinking about before. It just wasn't coming to my brain. But I like this song. You could also bring her arm into the foreground and put a phone in it. Looks like a selfie pose. Oh. True. Yeah, because then I could cheat. Block most of it. With the phone. You're cooking. And it's because you're cooking that I can't do it that way. Cheating is bad. Yep. Yup. Because I've already cheated on this one. I need to stop doing that. Look at the amount of cheats and hacks in this thing. Yeah. It's rough. Building good habits is very rough. Oh no. Okay. I could go out. Okay. How about this? Here's what I'm going to do, right? I'm going to save this because my brain's doing a lot of thinking. And I think when I think that I'm thinking too much, art starts to get frustrating. So we'll think less, and we'll just draw something else real quick. And then we'll come back. That's what I think. Thinkception. Sometimes you need to take your eye away from, what's there, right? Okay. So let's hide all these. We'll just have a brand new layer. Yep. Brand new layer. And we'll just sketch something out real quick. I've kind of adapted this new idea where it's like, it's not a warm-up, it's like a mid. I don't know what you call it, mid-up? I don't know. But it's like mid-session, you stop. You just do something else. Like, just give your brain the chance to, like, enjoy stuff by just doing other stuff. So we'll try that. We'll practice what I preach. No, these are the settings I like to draw on. It's been a while. It's like the G-pin indication. Man, this is so good. Man, that opening is... Wow, that was heavy. They did that for real. They did that for real. Yep, I liked it. What the heck? Okay, I'm so over, like, typing things, and then, like, suddenly it switches what I'm typing to something else. I'm so done with that. Y'all have no idea. You're, like, actually done with that. Okay. There. Let's see. You ever notice like things get easier to draw when you put a face on it? Maybe that's what I'm not doing. I know there's like a human psychology reason for it probably, but yeah. I know we're always looking for the face and stuff. Of course, you can tell I'm a little bit more used to like the body not doing too many special movement things. Which it shouldn't be like that. I should be very comfortable drawing the body and doing anything realistically. Alright, let's see. I want this one right now, I think. Yeah, that's the one. I think humans can just recognize faces as an instinctual thing. It's why even... Yeah. No, that's true. Even people that aren't artists can just see, like, faces in almost anything. It's kind of crazy. Like, when you look at a car, you ever see the faces on cars and they made the movie? No, yeah, it's like that. Man, great song. Great song. I'm just so invested in it, I just forgot. I'm like, oh man. That was good. Let's see, which one do I want to listen to? Actually, I think I like all of them a little bit. Yeah, y'all like Vinland Saga? They have great music. It's stupid how good their music is, like actually. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one. Let's listen. Let's listen. Kingdom Hearts music gets me copyrighted, right? Not like I can remember, but I know this has like a random heavy metal part in it, but it's fine.
The fighting lines between the victims and what will soon become the prey. I've given up on counting blessings. The gods can judge me when I'm dead, 'cause I cannot take this anymore. I'm done with the feelings that I've known in paradox. The feeling of hatred burns my soul. I'm done with the feelings that I've known in paradox. I may be crazy enough to break myself inside my head, 'cause maybe I couldn't find these answers to live by instead. Some will call it giving up, I just call it getting lost in my own breathing. Burning out and fading away. I feel my eyes are paralyzed, beyond the path that symbolize all that I had was the past. Drop me out, what was once what I have. Burn me out of my misery, down to the ashes, ashes. Y'all fall down to the ashes, carry on. I've been gone from the place where I belong, 'cause I cannot take this anymore. I'm done with the feelings that I've known in paradox. The feeling of hatred burns my soul. I'm done with the feelings that I've known in paradox. I may be crazy enough to break myself inside my head, 'cause maybe I couldn't find these answers to live by instead. Some will call it giving up, I just call it getting lost in my own breathing. I may be crazy enough to break myself inside my head, 'cause maybe I couldn't find these answers to live by instead. Some will call it giving up, I just call it getting lost in my own breathing. Burning out and fading away.
Oh, I need that. It was drawing in transparency, which means it's not doing anything. The emotion.
I may be crazy enough to break myself inside my head, 'cause maybe I couldn't find these answers to live by instead. Some will call it giving up, I just call it getting lost in my own breathing. I may be crazy enough to break myself inside my
But yeah, if y'all want more art streams later, since I like rarely do this, let me know. I know I'll pull it back into rotation a little bit. You haven't heard the extended version of the song? Didn't realize it was streaming it? Yeah, no. That emotion is like, man, you feel that. You feel that. They make sure of it. They make sure of that. You do not have to worry. I keep messing around with that one line. I'm like, I'm not even sure that line is important, but it's okay. Yeah, no, that opening does things to me. It's good. it's just really good. Yeah, it is. Well, I'd prefer to be working on the more complex one, but it's like I said before, right? Sometimes you just need to like step away. There goes Tidy again. Yeah, sometimes you just need to step away, give yourself that breather, and it's like, okay, I can come back to this when my brain is ready to come back to this, you know? But yeah, so far it's not looking bad. At least this one. Okay. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. I don't know if y'all love Eve. I was talking about Eve before. I'm gonna just play this though. And then I'll put on some English music. Give myself a little break. Yeah, I tend not to do all my art in one go. They say to flip the canvas, but that doesn't work as well as taking a break in my opinion. I've never tried the flip the canvas thing. I guess the logic is if you try it from a different angle, you get like a fresh take on it. Is that where they're going with that? That sounds interesting. Breaks are good. Oh yeah, okay, I figured. I think the value, and I'm gonna sound like a super hypocrite because most of you that know me know that I am constantly grinding and working on something. But I saw this one post online the other day, and it was kind of true. And it was made for people like me that are, I'm gonna say grinders and not workaholic, because I don't like working, but I do grind for purposes. But it was made for people like me, and basically what they were saying was, we don't talk enough about how sleep is productive. And I'm like, you can kind of apply that to other things, It's not just sleep, just breaks in general, like breathers. These are actually extremely productive for the human body and brain. But our societies do not value them nearly as much. What we value is end products. An end product is always a result of extremely hard work. But we usually don't even get to see all the work that's put into it. We just know it was a lot. So we assume we have to do a lot. That belly button need to be right there. No, it should be higher. Because the body is coming it's coming like this a little bit. And then it's coming like that. The belly button would be somewhere near this cross here. So I'm going to stick it right there. There we go. How do I justify this top? I've gone out of my way to create squish for no apparent reason. It's like listening to heavy music or constant snow. Your body gets used to stuff and blocks it out. Music ends up as white noise and the smell just goes away. True story. I agree with this. Alright, for those of you that love your English music, we're gonna throw up one of those good old classics. I mean, listen, it's a classic now, okay? I've decided it was a classic, whatever. It's a classic now. If you didn't believe it already, it is now. Doesn't matter. Oh my gosh.
On thermometers, 2,000 surrounding us. Travel 2,000 kilometers to hang out with us. What's up, danger? What's up, danger? Hey, didn't know they doubted us. Makes it that more marvelous. Sign them up, cause ominous vibes and I get synonymous. What's up, danger?
Okay.
Hey, don't be a stranger.
Let's just be like the only English song that plays.
That I might lose. I like
Don't
it
judge
all
me.
on the edge, just like you. Hey, I like tall buildings so I can leap off of them. I go hard with it no matter how dark it is. I'm insane, but on my toes. I could keep the world balanced on my nose. I had a slumber party with all my
I'm looking
foes.
kind of long right
Like
now.
a badge on my clothes. If I'm crazy, I'm on my own. If I'm waiting, it's on my phone. If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone.
No, I don't like it.
What's up, danger? Like, what's up, danger?
It's got the right idea, but it's not in the right place. It needs to be over something.
Don't be a stranger. What's up, danger?
Okay, there we go. I'm like, if we're gonna cheat, we're gonna do it properly.
200 miles per hour with a blindfold on. Mama always asking where did I go wrong. What's up, danger?
Okay, the version of this that has like the actual movie lyrics in it is so good.
200 miles, I'm knocking at your door. And I don't really
Like Peter's mom is just sitting there, hiding hands this time. Yeah, that's the cheat. That's the cheat. But like I said, this is meant to just be a fun like detour. So anything that's gonna require me too much thought, we're just gonna pass on. Which is funny because I'm actually rather comfortable with hands. I just think they take too long to do. Like hands are like a serious time investment. I always feel like, unless you get really good at them. So if I'm gonna do a hand, I'm gonna do one hand, and that's gonna be over here. Because I think a hand over here makes more sense.
If I sound lazy, just ignore my tone. Cause I'm always gonna answer when you call my phone.
And the reason I say they're time investments is because like, you saw how all the foreshortening and dynamic like movement, the pose or the drawing I was trying to do before with two people. Hands are like that, or can be like that, but by themselves. Like all the movement and dynamic, like bone structure and stuff is happening in that one part of the drawing. And I'm like, have you ever been in a position when you draw a fire hand and then everything else in the piece sucks? You realize, yo, I gotta erase this hand. That's crazy. I just spent like so much time on it, bro. It happens. So I'm like, we're not gonna do that. Not right now. It's just something I'm rather mindful about. Not demure though, just mindful. Okay. That song is pretty good, yes. But I don't know if I want to listen to that one right now. Maybe I should go back to the YouTube playlist and let it decide for me. Then it's gonna play nothing but anime though. which is not a bad thing, you know. I am quite okay with that. Let's see though. Spider-Verse has a lot of music in it. Okay. There's an epic version as well. Oh, you know what? There's that one song. What's it called? The Skyfall song. That sounds like it's like the perfect spy movie song. Like in anything, ever. Okay, I said ever with a lot of vigor, but I feel this way genuinely. Like if I heard this, I'd be like, yeah. I'm watching a spy film, or I'm about to watch a spy film, or I'm in the spy film. Well, I'm playing Hitman. I don't mind doing hands, faces, what messes me up the most. I hear a lot, a criticism I have is I really need to work on my faces. I'm not 100% sure how to practice that. But Oh, I'll figure it out. Alright. Like, gonna have to at some point. Because faces are such a huge focal point of the body.
This is the end. Hold your breath and count to 10. Feel the earth move and then hear my heart burst again.
Okay, film's kind of doing what it needs to do. Then I need to have that break it.
This moment, so over.
One good technique with the fingers is you can always just draw like the middle two together. Saves you a lot of time, even if you're gonna like detach them later, you know. It just kind of gets your brain in the mindset of like, yeah, these are this close. And we have layer number 2 with hands, so we get the middle ones, the little nubs of the finger. This hand might be too big, but we'll see. We'll see in a minute.
Skyfall is where we start. 1,000 miles and poles apart.
I could have probably done a neater job with these fingers, but you know, for the sake of time.
You can take my name, but you'll never have my heart. Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all.
Tell me this isn't the perfect spy like movie theme of Earth.
When it crumbles, we will stand tall, face it all together.
That finger is just out of line, so we're gonna pull that boy back. I see so many people use that trick. I don't like it, but it's a good hint for a shortcut. It is. It's the opening to a Bond movie. Oh, you know what? That makes complete sense. That makes total sense now.
I know I'll never be without the security.
I feel like this would have been the finisher to a movie. Though. Is it really the intro to one?
Put your hand in my
That's interesting.
Let the sky fall when it crumbles. We will stand tall, face it all together. Let the sky fall when it crumbles.
Well, you know what? Another good. If you've ever heard the score from the Transformers film, I always think of that one scene in Transformers 2, I think it is, where there's like the little scorpion bot running through the sand and all the military guys are like, oh no, what do we do? And that song they play when that thing shows up is so peak every single freaking time. I felt like this would have been like the ender to the film. That's crazy, it's the intro. I mean, I guess I could play it both times, right? Makes sense. Okay, yeah, the score is, it always hits. I forget what the robot is named, but, you know. Okay, hold on. It's for some reason it's trying to play a different one. I'm like, no, that's not the one I want. Transformers 3 has it too? I don't know if this is the one. It might not be the one. I might switch off it. It's not the one. Yeah. That's good. Yeah. I think there's multiple scores. This is the other thing. So I'm gonna say the Scorpion. Scorpion bot is what I think it was. Scorpunk battle theme. Let's see. But I freaking love that one every time. Okay, Scorpunk apparently has their own song, so maybe this is the theme I'm thinking of. Let's find out. Yep, this is the one. Listen to that. I love it already. It's like, it's such a nice build. Them hands look kind of spooky. She's got like that witch hand going, but yeah, I was going for a wave, but again, too much time to do right now. But we can, at the very least, not have the fingers raised. That much we have time for, okay? It'll just be a very generic, like, hand for right now. And we'll come back and spice it up a little bit, maybe. Who knows? Maybe I'll finish this at some point and put it in the Discord for y'all to like look think it's better if it's like this, maybe. Imitation of some movement. No, it's better if it's off the hand, actually. I think, anyway. Maybe something like that. Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, I like that song a lot. That was a good one. We'll play like one more. We'll play one more. Let's see. There's so much out there. This is a big planet. We need... Oh, you know what? I forgot that. Okay, you know what? Actually, I think I changed my mind. I think we need to do another call of the night. See, it just calls us. Like, it calls us, and we just have to answer. It's that simple. I know. It's that simple. That's just how it is. It's not me. I promise it's not me. It just has to happen every single time. Okay. So we're gonna end that here. Then I think I the skirts are hard, but also easy. The skirts also hide all your hard work as well. 今日も花歌街で開いた鍵やな、ほんと勝手やな。確か20年前もこんな始まり方選ばなきゃしない日向かいな暗闇かどっちかもっと書いてんもっと立ってん欲張って笑うお前の計画通り溶けていく明日をどうでもいいやこの通りもう止まんねや呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままで触れたい特に抜き捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスレのライターが照らす血が昇ったら始まっちゃう玉食いしてるチパカブラブラブラ日が昇ったら灰になっちゃう棺桶に達してるドキュラララ血が昇ったら始まっちゃう玉食いしてるチパカブラブラブラ日が昇ったら灰になっちゃう棺桶に達してたとえお前がまだ途中でもその手を振りほどいて待たないやもう会わないさよなら最後にこいつを書き上げたらそしてまたお前の中ペンポ突き立てるやわはら戻るたら平凡なパパ隠す首筋の歯型元気呆れた顔ってくんない追いつけたと思えばミラージュあの日のままで触れたい特に脱ぎ捨ててた品格あっという間に起こる間違いへ夜は短くガスキレンのライターが照らすいきさつ Oh man, every time, every freaking time. Like it is just that peak. It is genuinely just that peak. I hate to be that person, but I just can't argue with it. I can't. And neither can you. Unless you actually want to have that debate. I mean, we can. It wouldn't be worth anybody's time, though. I assure that. But, you know. But okay. Anyway. I think for now, I do need probably a proper break. So, you know, if you want to see the finished pieces of these in case I decide to finish them off stream, right? You can always join the Discord and I can put it there. Or, you know, I do plan on doing some YouTube videos where it's like me talking about some topics. And I'm just going to have like me drawing in the background of those. So you can always tune in for that as well. But, you know, again, between Patreon, YouTube, and the Discord, all of my content or like clips or links on how to find anything would basically be there. So anyway, once again, I appreciate all of you for coming today. You know, I appreciate your time and everything, your energy. The vibes have been great. It's been plenty of fun. And we're going to go ahead and do this raid on Twitch. And we're going to raid Toma. And then we'll go ahead and bounce out. But anyway, once again, thank you for joining. Bye now.
watch out for all surprises. What it provides is good and bad, but nothing entices.
Another one day in the night, let me paint the view, color down with my light. For every moment share with you, not in the day, but never fully gone. Go and be back again until the coming over down.
For all the days ahead of us, put your hands up, wave it side to side for good luck. For all the nights like this, put your hands up, love the moment even from dusk. Yo, you always got my back, and of course I got your back. Don't you worry about that now. It's been a good day, good night. It's gonna be a good day, good night.
Two hands meet at zenith. Nothing comes between us. Dancing like ballerinas under the moonlight all night long. How these plain and simple scenes get painted so vividly by you. I just wanna stay with
Around the
you.
world is slowly dance. Whenever our eyes meet, you know you leave me in a trance. It means everything to me. Looking down below, the one I seek to find. No matter where you might go, remember you'll be on my mind.
Always watching over me, somehow you make me feel invincible. Power to my soul, yeah. I'm not easy things that used to bother me, cause your existence just lights me up, yeah. You always got my back, and of course